started breaking ground on a new firing range, or for pistols. Look at the duck. Let's see. Anyway, been a little sick, got a little sinuses. It's that time of the year again. It's springtime. So the trees are springing out. But the idea is to come right through here, or right there, somewhere right here, make another trail that we walk down, so you don't come, you come up on the back side of it. All this is going to be moved. I just been cutting, and all the underbrush is going to be leveled out and cut down, and all this is going to be, you know, out of the way. This is just breaking ground on it right now, but this is how it's going to be laid out. I'm thinking, God, look at the duck. See if I can see the ripples in the water. Them ducks, they were just down there. They just flew. There goes some more. God, man, they're flying. They're fast. But maybe like gonna clear out some of this right here where these branches are, and probably put a table of some sort, outdoor table right there, and then so you can put your ammo. You'll be able to put your ammo on it, or whatever you want on there. And you see this little pathway right here. Pretty much this is level or sturdy enough ground so I can stand. You can stand right here like I'm doing, and you got your wrong hand. Have to switch hand with you. Well, I'm right-handed, but I'm left-eye dominant, so I can shoot with both hands. I can shoot lefty or righty. And somewhere like where that branch is, right down in there, that's about, I don't know, 20 yards, 10 yards. I think 10 or 15. Right there where that shrubbery is, right here. And putting out some plates. I'm going to put out some plates, those metal plates that swing when you shoot them. Gonna put some of them there, and then some over here, just beside it, you know, a couple of feet apart, so somebody can stand here and shoot that plate, and then somebody can stand kind of like 6 feet to 7 feet over and shoot at the other plates, which have different sizes. They have different things, and all kinds of metal plates that you can find in Academy or some sporting goods. That's pretty much what I'm going to put, and it's going to be staggered, like some here, some there, some way down yonder. And the blue barrel we used to shoot way over there in the sun, and I'm going to put it like straight down there at the very bottom. And that would be for assault rifle, like an AR-15 or something of that sort. You know, that's a good 50 yards or so, a good 40-yard shot. And you can tape up some targets on it. There's a better view of it. Walking down. And say, when you get done shooting, or whatever, and say if the barrel is somewhere down, way down here, And see, you're shooting downhill. There's the camera. That camera there's level. Now you're with the angle of the hill. So I got the idea of that because watching a lot of guys out there know this name, Hitchcock 45. He's a gun guy. He does with like shooting guns and stuff on his YouTube channel. Go over there, check him out. And his range is like downhill and then it goes back up a hill. But in my case, I have nothing but a swamp down here, as you can see. So if you miss your target or whatever, and you're shooting off target or whatever, you might see a little splatter out here in this water. So it'd be like, pew. Got the game cam right there trying to pick up some deer. Deer like to walk down here in the early mornings, late at night. Probably got some more trimming to do with some trees. You see that one right there? That's where I was sawing on it. I gotta get down here and get the saw when I get better, I guess. I was like, I'll try to do these 2 trees here and call it, you know. It's, you can see in the ground, that's a stump. That's a stump right there. And these trees right here have grown off of a tree that fell over from a hurricane many years ago, several years ago, when we hadn't been long moved here, like 2010 or something, whatever it was. And that's how big these trees have gotten. And all they are holly tree. Well, that's looking back up the range, which you can't really see right now, but once I get these trees trimmed up, and when they die off, you know, they'll be easier to cut on when they die. And we'll just pile up the the smaller limbs, put them over there somewhere. It's either a foxhole or a gopher hole or something. Get into the sun, or try to get in the shade. This is like on the leading edge. You can see where I'm throwing limbs off, you know. We're gonna just throw all the limbs over here and make this real thick. But that kind of gives you an idea, just a little hints of an idea of what I'm talking about. You can see the truck sitting up way up there in the yard. And two, it's gonna be better right here because we're gonna clear out, see all this underbrush, all these limbs. We're gonna be able to see from up there. We're gonna be able to see all this down here and see more of water, which is gonna be nicer a little bit. And I'm thinking about seeing all these little limbs right here, you know. Since I'm still cutting, cut some of this up, that will clean up these holly trees. And see those right there that hang over? We're gonna cut them down or trim them up, you know. So we cut that and everything. So if you miss, you're just gonna be shooting right down here in the water. There's nothing down here real valuable, you know. You're not gonna worry about nothing. I'm thinking about probably putting that barrel, let me see, somewhere like right here for that barrel. Which all these trees are going to get bullet holes in them anyhow, and then they'll one day fall over from the, like the wind pick them up and fall over. But yeah, probably right here, because you can see there's the truck, and you're shooting right down between these two trees, which I'm probably going to just cut them down anyhow. So then it's going to be just flat. And then probably right there where that one right there is laying is put out some plates, like short range plates, which are metal target, like shooting metal plates and stuff. So when you shoot, you'll hear the bing, 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 bing. And so yeah, back up here at the top part of the range, which we're breaking ground on. Probably gonna clear out some more of this stuff once it dies down. Which I cut down all the big stuff, and now we just cut down clean up some of the little stuff, make another little trail. Over here's where we used to shoot. We'd stand in the yard and shoot right over the fire pit. As you can see the barrel, which I'm going to move that barrel down back there in the woods once we get it all cleared out and done. It's just used to be a dog house. That's why it's curled up and all. I had my dog living in it when he was a puppy, and then I made him a good house after that when he got a little bit bigger. Yeah, and that's his name right there. His name was Chevy, like a Chevy truck. And probably gonna get me another one of these barrels too for shooting at. Probably put one or two of them down there in the woods, maybe three, I don't know. Give you some targets to shoot at. You can do all that, yeah. But this is where we used to shoot. Pretty much killed this tree. The tree fell over. See how rotted it is? There's really nothing. Look at all the bullet holes up here in that tree. Zoom in if you can see it right there. And it really took this tree out. Which is laying right there. So this is where we used to shoot. And that's not very far either, you know, that's like a short distance. It's like, get up here. There's some brass right there. Since we had some rain, we would stand here, you know, and shoot just like this. Ding, ding, ding. And all. We're gonna move all this over there and make it a little bit longer, a little bit more of a distance. And it's shooting away from the house, which is a little further away from the house. So we can utilize this little fire pit a little bit better. You know, put some chairs around it, you know, which it's always been here. We've always used it as a burn pile, really. But we got some, you can see it's getting green and getting some nice grass growing around it naturally. Got a little barrier. And we're gonna just take them right there, put them down there in the woods so you can shoot at them down yonder. So, and two, got the swing set. Move it like right here or something so you can swing, see the fire. Nice little fire for the winter days, like New Year's or something. That's it. Throat's a little bit sore. I got sinuses. park this truck back. I just rode up in here. I hear a jet. I've been hearing jets all freaking day. And that sounds like a fighter. F-16 or F-18. High altitude. Well, go ahead and upload this, guys. Check you later.